Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel and welcome to your monthly read for August 2025. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to break it down week by week. I know a lot of you have asked for this, and so I'm going to go ahead and try this and let me know if you like this kind of setup there. But let's go ahead and get started with your first week. Just before I do, guys, I do have a new course that I am working on almost at the completion stage of it. And right now, what I am looking to do is I'm looking for midlife women that are looking to heal, grow, and step into the life that they deserve through wellness, purpose, and a soul-led strategy. So really, if you feel like you're constantly tired, overextended, or emotionally drained, or if you feel like you've lost connection to a purpose or identity, and you're ready to prioritize your well-being, and as I mentioned in other introductions and other reads, you're willing to do so without the guilt, and you crave that space to really heal, reflect, and rise with support. This particular 6-week program is a new strategy that is grounded in both soul and in science. So if you're really looking to step into that purpose of yourself, then this might be something for you. Okay. It'll help you come back to home with yourself and live with a lot more clarity, confidence, and ease. And I'm only, like I said, taking 10 people for this reset. You're not stuck. You're just misaligned. If some of you relate to that. Okay. And we'll get into the core details. So if you aren't interested, there is an email in the description box below that you can email me, and then we will see if we are a good fit. We'll take it from there, okay? But super excited for this, and like I said, 10 people only. I want to keep it small, all right? So if that sounds like you, definitely give me definitely ping me on my email, and we'll go from there. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look, Taurus, on what's going on for you here, okay? The first week for August 2025, what's most important for Taurus that needs to come out in terms of this? Let's take a look what we get. So we've got the cards were upside down, but I'm going to take it this way because apparently it's supposed to happen that way, and then I'm finding it now. So, but that's okay. We're going to pull a clarifier on this because either way, your message always comes through, okay? Especially if I pull a clarifier on it, gives us some guidance. You got the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card, Leo energy, and you got the Six of Swords, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? See? Beautiful. New inspiration that is coming into play. So I feel that a lot of you, this is, really taking the kind of the bull by the horns here, okay, so to speak, with this earth energy. And I feel that you've got this beautiful opportunity to be able to push forward with brand new inspiration that is coming through. And I feel that this is your opportunity with new enthusiasm, new passion, and it could be an emotional awakening. And then here you are, all right, the Hierophant energy, Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. So this is really beautiful, an emotional awakening, intimacy and connection, and moving forward in passion. This could be something that you love. You could be a teacher or a healer, a counselor, a coach, something of the sort. But this is life skills. This is focusing in on being a leader in life skills to help people overcome challenges. This could be someone around you, or this could be you, okay? There could be maybe the emotional healing that you're going through, and this is about getting passion to move forward on a brand new beginning. This is really beautiful because you're showing up in your underlying energy, and Taurus, this is a really good sign, especially with the two aces of opportunities, passion and vigor and fire, and then that really heart-centered approach in terms of moving forward. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then there's you. You could have those placements within your chart as well. So we're going to put this over here, and then let's take a look at something that maybe perhaps that you weren't getting some sort of clarity on, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. When we see that, there has been a transformative period. It's funny that the sword is here, And it's kind of like you're getting wings and information from the universe. And then all of a sudden the sword is here, and then there's a blooming of a flower. So it's almost as if a flower, a transformative period that is blooming, scorpionic energy, with this death card coming through. It's a rebirth. This is about getting the clarity that you need. This is rebirth after, some sort of somewhere something wasn't too clear for you. Okay, is what I'm getting. What else comes through here? Yeah, this is being stuck in your mind. There's a transformative period of the rumination of something in the mind. It's come to an end. It's the Nine of Swords. Again, you could be dealing with someone who's got air in their chart. And I do get fire and water and, of course, you earth coming through here. But a lot of this here is scorpionic energy as well as Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So whatever's brought you to my channel, this is coming to an end of the circles of going around in the mind and being transformed, of not having clarity, to put this to an end. And then what do we get? Yeah, this is about a disappointment in a situation. All right, you're disappointed. However, here's the strength, here's the beauty of this. Now, a lot of you have already kind of gone through this and are well aware of what brought you the disappointment, all right, in matters of the heart. And this has you moving slowly and steadily and stably, day to day, putting in the effort and having that inner strength, that Leo energy, the courage, having that inner strength to bring in the balance. This is an 8 card. So it's having that inner strength to bring in that balance that you seek. Okay. So I feel that a lot of you could be focusing in on that. Now, people can't see this. This is something that only you can see, internally. Okay. But I feel that there is a beautiful opportunity, just beautiful opportunity for you to be able to push forward. And this is rowing in the direction of calmness of the mind. It's kind of like you've earned these swords, and these are the wisdom that you're taking with you as you go to calmer waters. Like, it's kind of enough of kind of being stuck up at night, at night, and not being able to sleep and ruminating. This has been transformed. Okay. So with that being said, then what? You're moving on to calmer waters. And what else do we get coming through? What is it that we get? And letting go of the burdens of responsibilities that aren't yours. Someone was taking space up in your mind, and now you're no longer allowing it. You know that something needs to change. And so now it's about taking the lead. Now, for some of you, you teach this, how to take the lead and have an emotional awakening and passion to move forward. Even through disappointment, and how to move forward into calmer waters and let go of the burdens that aren't yours to carry. Why? Because you carried them before. You've gone through this experience, all right? And slow and steady wins the race, about building the courage, all right? The strength card with this Leo energy is really focusing in on a change that is taking place, all right? It is focusing in on the Lion and I are friends. We're not enemies. We walk together in peace and harmony. So this is really focusing in on trusting oneself, and really focusing in on the untamed wildness within oneself. I've got wildness within me, but I can tame this, right? I can tame this and move forward. You're allowing your inner strength to shine, and you're being gentle with yourself during troubled times to heighten your self-esteem, right? And so this would be not trusting yourself, and not seeing the world, and seeing the world as lacking, in some sort of way. But this here is saying, nope, you've already got the courage, and you are rowing in the direction that doesn't carry those responsibilities that aren't yours. So what is the guidance in terms of the first week that's going to help you with this? Let me know if this resonates, guys, for some of you, if it's been fresh in your mind, because collectively, this is what I'm picking up on. And it's something that you're putting an end to, okay? It's a disappointment you're putting an end to where you just didn't get the clarity. So what you're doing is you're creating the closure, right? Sometimes it's not waiting for closure. It's actually you instigating the closure for yourself, okay? All right, what do we get? Yeah, timeout. This is a 37 card, and the 37 reduces to a 10, so that's coming to fruition. So you're connecting with source here in terms of getting some sort of confidence here. This is confidence in connecting with source is what's coming through, okay? So this is what I think that is very powerful for you. Take that time out that you need, okay, guys? If you've been working too hard, you've got a lot going on, you've been tired, irritable, or anxious, or maybe feeling unwell or under stress at anything from some sort of toxic situation or work environment, remove yourself from the situation and heal and recharge. And that's exactly what I'm getting here. So it's like, okay, I take time out for myself to rebalance my body and my life, okay? And know that it's necessary because that's what helps bring those insights, a clear channel for insights to come through so you can move forward and not carry those responsibilities with you, okay? You're moving forward with a lighter load in the first week, which is really beautiful. Now, some of you may have already here. And some of you might not get here till the fourth week of the month. Every Taurus is going to be different. Okay, we're all at different stages and cycles. All right, let's go ahead into the second week and see what comes through. So it could show up for you at different times, even next month. All right, so energy is fluid. So just keep that in mind, and you also have your free will, right? But in the second week, what I am focusing in on is, what messages are wanting to come through. So second week for Taurus. Okay, so I get the 5 of Wands. I get the 4 of Wands. Beautiful. Ooh, this came out. Hermit energy, Taurus energy. All right. And then what else do I get? The Wheel of Fortune. Things are changing. Look at you and your beauty and your divine presence here, guys. Nurturing oneself. The importance of taking the time out and nurturing oneself is going to be super key. All right. So you could be taking on this energy right now, the second week, nurturing oneself, taking care of your practicality, and focusing in on, your wealth and security, that type of thing. I do get that nurturing is important because there's some sort of conflict at hand that is, and balance at the home comes into play only after that you've gone within with this hermit energy. So the hermit energy is really taking that introspection and that time that is necessary for you to see the light of the situation. All right. So it's kind of like there's some sort of communication that is coming through that is birthing and is changing everything. Okay. This is destiny. This is good luck and fortune. And this conflict, what I love about what you guys are doing is in this conflict, this is about you going in and shining the light on it. You're shining the light on the conflict and you're being strong in the process with this Virgo energy of the Hermit. So you're being curious about what this conflict is and how you can bring in the balance of this, right? This is reunions. This is celebration. This is, bringing balance at the home and even could indicate marriage. But this is a happy home and harmony in your environment. So you're going within and things are changing. And it's changing for the better. I didn't get the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this tells me destiny and positive influences coming through. What else do we need to know with this Wheel of Fortune? What do we get? 8 of Pentacles, perfecting your skill. You could be getting education. You could be taking that class. You could be just specializing in what it is that you want. And I do feel that a lot of you are working in the wee hours of the night. Some of you by candlelight. Some of you, by the ocean. But I do feel that you're working at night. For some of you, all right, specializing and putting in the work necessary as it pertains to love, the Lover's card. So this is about making a choice. The Wheel of Fortune is that you're making a choice to overcome this conflict and move forward with success. And you're putting in the work that's necessary to bring love into your life, Gemini energy. And like I said, Virgo energy and fire are coming through here a lot. So what is up with this Lover's card? What do we get? Yeah, taking a time out, taking your rest and recuperation to make a decision after the deceit. Okay. So this is just deceit of the mind. Okay. I do get your mind has deceived you in some way in love, but it's come to light. The whole there's a whole brand new cycle that is taking place, but not until you had to go within and determine what this conflict was. Okay. So for some of you, you know exactly what that is for you. It's coming in the current energy right now. So for some of you, it's still fresh here because I got it in week 1 and week 2. Okay. But you're making a choice to get the rest and recuperation to overcome this deceit. Okay. And then what? And what do we get? Yeah, you're putting in the effort. Okay. Just like here, you're putting in the effort to create the change you want to see. This is personal development, guys. For some of you, it's about making some sort of choice. It could be, within your work life, and because there's been conflict, you want to bring balance in the home. And it's about really nurturing yourself. All right. Carefully where you place your energy, effort, and time. So it's that effort and listening to your intuition. So you're listening to your intuition in terms of where to place your effort and having faith in this process. And the 22 reduces to a 4, and that brings in that balance, right? That 4 of wands that you're looking for to bring in that balance, right? So I get things are moving in your direction. What is any sort of advice? Perseverance, a matter of the heart. Do not give up. If love is what you want, Taurus, it is here before you. You're making great strides in this, and you have a different way of looking at love, and therefore will bring in a different type of love. Okay. If it's it could be the same person, but it's going to be in a different way. If for those of you that are looking for that, it's when you change, the situation changes, and then you can decide if this what was in the past was for you or not. Some of you are saying no way. Some of you are saying it's got to be a different way. But when you put in the work and you make the efforts and you're focusing on your own personal development and nourishing you, which is exactly what I get here, you're changing. The other person has to change to be able to fit in with your desired state. And if not, then you have a decision to make of how you want to move forward. But look at bottom of the deck, personal growth. I'm just seeing this personal growth. So yeah, it's like you're putting in the energy for personal growth through this process. So yeah, this is quite beautiful. So this is what I'm getting within the second week. Let's take a look at the third week. What's coming through? Okay, let's use a new deck. What is coming through for Taurus in the third week of August? What do we get? August 2025 for Taurus. What's coming through for Taurus? What do we get? There we go again. More work. You're working hard, guys. Okay, just make sure you're getting the rest, okay? But you're doing the work, all right? Especially of that of which is unseen. And you're creating opportunities for yourself where before you felt left out. It's it's kind of like, what's at the bottom of the deck? Look at this coming out again. I think this is the third time I've seen this card, guys. Okay. Note your comments, but this deceit and this addiction is you're overcoming it and you're balancing it out. And and now it's about moving forward. King of Rods, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius on something that's a lot more stable. Okay, and you're moving forward passionately. I like this, guys. I really like this. You're cultivating. You're giving up. He's looking right at the deceit of that Capricorn energy of the devil, and persevering. I'm going to balance this out. I have a vision for my life to put something on strong, solid ground, and there's new passionate opportunity. You could be doing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? That's coming through here. I get a lot of fire energy. I do get a little bit of sword, a lot of fire energy, and of course a little bit of earth, but you're putting in the work that's necessary to overcome that of which is hidden. And what's happening is that the universe sees this, and then now there's an Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be focusing in on a job opportunity. You're not sure what's going to move forward. And lo and behold, you get some sort of Ace of Pentacles coming through here. And this is an opportunity for prosperity and abundance. So I do feel that this is something pretty great that's happening. Okay. Yeah. I mean, this is, I think you asked a lot of deeper questions in the last spread with that Wheel of Fortune. And now this is about moving forward successfully in some sort of way that allows you to really, take charge. With this Ace of Pentacles, I feel that this is an opportunity for prosperous abundance. It has, I don't know, it just has this opportunity for you to really push through and have a new beginning. This is a new opportunity that gets you out of feeling impoverished in some sort of way. Okay. So it's, yeah, I think it's like this is about seizing yourself and leading the change. Seizing yourself and leading the change, taking responsibility, putting in the work that you want to see, like being the change that you want to see. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So quite beautiful, guys. And I also get too is that with this, like you're no longer feeling left out with this opportunity. It's like this is about feeling left out in a broken heart. And this is getting together with others and socially and tapping into your intuitiveness. So you could be focusing in on, kind of your clan, those around you. Sorry for the truck out there, guys. I feel like sometimes you've kind of got to back up and look at something in order to move forward. And that could be that signal. Okay. And this is about listening to your intuition, the unconscious, like unconsciously, I'm shining the light on what led that disappointment. And I'll be, gosh, I'm going to put in the work necessary, even though it's kind of hidden for me. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to get my Four of Wands. Here it comes out again, guys. Isn't this beautiful? So this is, bringing in balance by listening to your intuition and putting an end once and for all and turning the page. You're chalking something up as a loss and moving forward within the mind. Okay. And it's the past, something of the past. It's like you're no longer carrying it with you. Just like we got the 10 of Wands previously in the spread, you're taking the lead. Guys, you're powerfully moving forward. All right. And what does numerology have to say about this? What do we get? Financial discipline. I'm focusing on my finances right now. A lot of you are doing that. You're having compassion for yourself in the process, and you're manifesting what it is that you want. So I think creatively, you're being you're focusing in on financial discipline. Putting money aside. And definitely staying on some sort of budget for yourself. Maybe because you're starting new in something, you're starting in a new area, new opportunity, new job, for that type of thing. You're having compassion for yourself for something that you're putting to rest from a past childhood experience that really had you, down and out. But you've overcome this. This is coming up twice with the new opportunity, even though things are hidden. So it's Pisces energy. It's the subconscious, guys. And you're changing and you're focusing on how you frame your manifestations. So you're balancing out, and now you're manifesting in balancing things out. Okay. Any other last advice? A relationship change. Now, this could be a relationship change to yourself, a relationship change that you have to money, or a relationship change in love. Whatever it is, it's a relationship change even between you and the divine to bring in some sort of balance that comes underway here. Okay. I see a very happy ending coming through. For some of you, it is a love partnership. And it is moving forward with that love partnership. And others, it's really following your dreams, quite frankly. Okay. So you're going to have to note your comments below, guys. Let me know if you are looking for it personally. Click the link in the description box below. And those of you that have inquired about the new course that I have, please be patient. I'm getting back to each and every one of you. We're seeing if we're a good match on something like this. It's good for you. It's good for both of us. And I'm super excited for it. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time. And until then, namaste.